All right, what is going on, guys? Got another breakdown for Dana White's Contender Series. Another very fun fight here at light heavyweight. We got Sassio dos Santos taking on Anton Turkalj. I've heard it said Turkalj, and I've also seen Turkalj, but I'll stick with Turkalj because I've heard that a little bit more. If I'm wrong, be sure to correct me. But yeah, they are about the same size, and they've both fought some pretty good competition in their career on their way up. But I will start with Anton Turkalj coming out of Sweden, and definitely a lot of hype on him, a lot of talent for sure. He's 7-0 as a pro, has finished all of his fights, I believe, inside 2 rounds. That Felix Poliandes fight, I didn't watch that one. I feel like I watched just about every other one of this guy's fights. You can find a lot of them on YouTube, but I'm just going to assume he got that one done early. Most of his wins are early in the second round or in the first round. The majority of his wins are in the first round. And his last fight was the fastest knockout in the history of Brave FC. Very good promotion, especially outside the U.S. I rate it very highly. And yeah, just beautifully timed spinning back fist gets Konstantin Soldatov out of there. Good opponent. Ibo Aslan gets the second round rear naked choke against him. Another very good opponent. They're both undefeated when that one went down. And Jace finished most of his fights by knockout in the first round. That is the thing with this guy. Very fast starter. Very good weapons on the feet. I like his body kicks a lot. He just strings them together. His kicking game all around is very good. He knows how to manage his range well. He can brawl, but he doesn't get lured into brawls. That's always a good trait. He's gonna fight a smart fight. But I just worry that he's too much of a burner. You run into a guy like Dos Santos, who I definitely think Turkalj has a higher ceiling. I think he has just more technical skill set, but Dos Santos definitely a guy who can take a punch and brawl. So it worries me if Turkalj is in trouble early and he has to get extended in this fight. It's not that he can't be good if he's not extended. It's just it's always a question mark when it hasn't happened yet. It's always going to be there. I think he's going to be better on the ground. I think Dos Santos likes to clinch up a lot, but I think Turkalj is pretty strong in the clinch. He might be able to get a reversal there. Does very good offense in the clinch as well. Very good knees. But I think if he gets the fight to the ground, he's a much more of a submission threat than Dos Santos is. I don't know if Dos Santos owns a pro win by submission. Turkalj has a couple, so I think if he has to go that route, I don't think he has like a crazy arsenal of submissions, but I think that if he gets the fight to the ground, he can definitely score points there and threaten for a submission. That might be a good path for him in this one. But for Dos Santos, he's fought some good competition himself in Brazil. He has a win over Mateus Scheffel, who just picked up a huge win on PFL, dethroned the defending champ, made it look easy. Huge underdog in that one. And against Dos Santos, this fight is on YouTube. It's a fun fight. I would definitely recommend it. But Dos Santos just getting pieced up. Scheffel has the cleaner boxing for sure, but Dos Santos has a chin and a half, man. He's just a big light heavyweight who's going to brawl, and he's taken like 3 shots to land his one just clubbing overhand, and he eventually gets the split decision win there. It was close, but again, it bodes well for him in this fight, I think. I think it raises a lot of concern for Turkalj. You've got a guy who maybe isn't as talented, but he's got heavy hands. He has a few knockouts himself. He can definitely brawl, and he can go late into the fight. It's not that Turkalj can't do these things, and even if he does win the first round convincingly, if it gets to the second or third round, it's just going to be dicey. And for this fight, we got Turkalj as a minus 195 favorite. Dos Santos coming back at plus 165. And I'm going to go with Turkalj. I'm just going to bank on his upside. And I think that the line is decent enough to bet here. But Dos Santos is definitely dangerous, man. I'm just going to keep harping on the same thing. When you have a guy who hasn't been extended going in there against a brawler, it can be dicey. But I think that Turkalj has cleaner striking. I think that they can both get hit, but Dos Santos is a little bit more hittable. I think that Turkalj will be stronger in the clinch. I think he has a clear advantage on the ground, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see Turkalj try to get him out of there early on the ground. But yeah, I'm just going to bank on the upside, but you always got to be wary in these kinds of spots. So Thanks for watching, guys. Sure to subscribe and take it easy.